Kristen is with us in New Mexico. Hi, Kristen. Welcome to the Dave Ramsey Show.
Hi, how are you?
Better than I deserve. What's up?
My husband and I use credit cards, and we normally pay the balance off at the end of the month.
I'm sorry.
But with all of this, did you hear me?
Yeah, I said I'm sorry.
Okay, I know. With all of this, my husband is in sales, and his income has gone down. And I'm wondering if we should pay off the full balance of our credit card, or if we should not and just pay the minimum or just a certain amount towards them and keep as much money as we can.
Are you employed outside the home?
Yes.
What do you make?
I make $90,000.
What's the balance on the credit card?
It's $5,000.
You should pay it off and you should cut it up.
Yes,
And
we
never
are
use it again.
For sure. Yes. Okay.
Use debit cards in the future, meaning that you will never have to ask this question again because you will only purchase things that you can afford to buy.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
That's what we will do.
Yeah, you've got a good enough income.
Right.
$5,000 is not going to change your life.
Right. I just worry a lot that his income will be cut, and then we'll have to rely on just what we have in savings, and then.
Yeah, but what does he make?
Yeah. He makes $75,000.
Okay, so you have $155,000 household income. If his income is cut in half, you're not going to have to use savings unless you've got debt coming out your ears. No, we actually paid off all of our debt, so we don't have any debt. Okay.
Except for the credit cards.
Okay. Well, if you have $155,000 income with no debt, the only possible way you would have to dip into savings is if you don't cut off stuff like 401ks. I mean, if things go down, you cut off all ancillary things and you tighten the budget up, right? And you take care of the most important things first: food, shelter, clothing, transportation, and utilities, and then you work on minimal other stuff. And with $155,000, even with that income coming down to $100,000, and it won't come that far down. He'd be looking for another job if he went down to $20,000. So you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. The good news is this has kind of got to be your wake up call. You went, hey, I was kind of screwing around doing ish with this credit card, and now it's chopped. There we go, chop, baby. Plastic surgery. Thanks for the call. There is a thing that happens in the human psyche when we transform. Spiritually, emotionally, mental health, whatever lens you want to look at it. In order for transformation to occur, there has to be something that happens that says the current status is worse than the pain of change, because change is painful. And for us to engage in change, the current status has to get bad enough that, hey, we'll try anything. I'll try something new. I'll do something different because current sucks bad enough that I'd rather have change than I would what I got now. And a whole bunch of folks are sitting there right now. This is a wonderful opportunity for some of you to utilize the pain that you're feeling, the stress that you're feeling as you're starting to change and transform your life, particularly in the area of money. And you just say never again. This is your never again moment.
There's a beautiful thing about the brain that can be frustrating too, that says what's familiar is safe. And so anytime our routines get disrupted, the things that we think we know get disrupted, it just sets off all of our alarms. And so the quicker you can get to a new normal, the quicker you can get to saying no more, then everything starts to settle down. You got a new trajectory and you can go get it. But that's why people stay in crummy jobs. That's why they stay in crappy marriages, and they don't challenge abusive spouses, because it's safe, because it's familiar, right? That's the way our wiring is. And so once you get out of that and suddenly the world shakes and like a snow globe and you find yourself stuck, now you're on a new path. And the quicker you can get on that new path and say, never again, I'm running, starts to bring it down.
So that little ding in his commissions could be the wake-up call that whole household sits down and gets pushed out of the familiar and says, no, I'm never going to be here again.
What a gift.
Yeah, it is a gift. It changes everything.